Hello everyone, my name's Scott. I'm with Wet Shaving Reviews. I got tagged in this One Shave 3 Razors by Jeffrey Smith and Flashboard'em. So it took a little bit to figure out what I was going to use, but I finally figured it out. I'm going to go old school. I got some gym blades, so I figure I might as well. First razor I'm going to use was my grandfather's. I found it in his toolbox. I've seen a lot of people shave with a lot of stuff, but I found this and I thought I'd give it a try, and I actually liked it. Not even positive what it is, to be honest with you. My grandma said it was a paint scraper, but I don't know. There it is. Takes a gym blade. I did clean it up a little bit the last time you guys seen this. It was pretty nasty looking, had rust all over it. That's going to be my first razor. My second razor is going to be this Star 1912 Star. I see a lot of people using the gems in this, but not a lot of people using the Star, so I figure might as well. My third razor is going to be the good old G-Bar. I love this razor. It's not aggressive at all. It's kind of mild. That's why I picked it for my last pass. And I don't know if you guys can see, I'm broke out a little bit. That was from the blade I used last time. That wasn't from the soap or anything. But when I'm broke out, I like to use something really good. So I'm using them. It's actually Ginger's Garden Suede. Guys, this stuff here smells great. It's a tallow-based soap. You know, I show this in all of my live videos on Facebook and everything. I love the way that opens up top, where you can pull it apart and open it up there. And this soap is not a real soft soap either. It's kind of in the middle, but I like it. It smells great. I got the matching aftershave to it, and I know that this stuff will do real good when you know, I do have breakouts or irritation from a blade that I'm not used to, or you know, anything like that. The brush I'm going to use today is the Thader brush, and I already got it lathered up and ready to go. I'm going to wet the face and we're going to get to it. I just got out of the shower and got all prepped up. I know a lot of people use pre-shave and stuff like that, but I've only tried one so far, and I didn't care much for it. So I just go this route. And this brush, I'm telling you what, talk about dense and thick. It feels great on the face. It's soft, cushiony. Here I go flipping stuff everywhere already. That just lets you know you got a pretty good soap and a brush. At least in my book anyhow. But look at that. I mean, I did lather it in the bowl, but still, this stuff's pretty good. It smells wonderful. And it's not really overpowering like some. I don't like a real overpowering soap. But I don't like it underpowering either. I like it right in the middle. That's part of the reason why I really like this. And it feels kind of, I'd say a little bit like somebody laid cotton on your face or something when I lather this stuff up. That's another reason I really like it. Which I lathered it up before I started the video, and it's set over there for a while, and it still got some pretty good lather to it. I mean, some soaps that I've tried doing this with, by the time I turn the camera on or the phone on, it's already gone. So, first pass. I really don't see a difference between using this razor or using a straight razor. I mean, to me, there's not a real big difference. Which I've never used a straight, I've used a Chevette. I call them Chevette. It's a Chevette. But it's kind of like a Chevy Chevette of a straight razor, I think. At least that's the way I look at it. I don't want to make nobody mad, but hey, I just tell it how it is, how I see it. That's this whole wet shaving stuff. I mean, it's all about what you think, you know, what's best for you. It ain't about, you know, hey, this is going to be good for you, because I learned a long time ago when I first started this, there ain't no, hey, this is going to be great for you. Because what works for one person don't always work for another. Right there's where I got that irritation at from that other blade, so I gotta kind of watch out there a little bit. But that's what I like about it. I mean, this thing, I can hold it with either hand, go either direction. I mean, I can switch it, you know, turn it this way. You can do it either way you want. And it always gives me a good shave. And guys, that's what it's all about. If it gives you a good shave, you're good to go. That I've noticed with this thing, and even shaving in general, you know, a lot of people I'll see pull their skin, and it does help. But I only do it in certain spots. Like right there, I know I get irritated, as you guys can see. All right. I'm going to use the same blade. And this thing, I don't know if you guys care to even see this, but you flip this up, and that blade just comes right out. Now, this star razor that I'm getting ready to use, this will be my first use with it. I've never used it before. I got it all cleaned up and looking nice, and we'll see how that goes. I've been kind of excited about doing this. I was actually waiting. I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos, but I was sitting down in them. I had back surgery not too long ago. So I've been sitting down and shaving because I couldn't really stand up. I've tried this once live in our Facebook group, which is Craving Shaving. And I did all right, but I was hurting the next day. So I wanted to wait another day just to where I knew I could stand up long enough to do this. I'm getting better though. It's been a month since I've had it, so I'm actually getting where I'm moving around quite a bit better. Man, this soap is just, the smell of it. My wife loves the smell of it. It's just all around good. I mean, I hear everybody saying, you know, happy wife, happy life. Some soaps, she'll tell me, babe, you gotta wait until I go to bed. And you better not come to bed unless you got something good on after. Alright, that looks like a pretty good lather there for me. I could make this stuff a lot thicker. I mean, this stuff will get really thick. But I've found what works best for me is having it just a little thin, not real thick. But I love this soap. All right, guys, are you ready? Second pass. Oh yes, I didn't know if I'd like this razor because if I figured open comb it'd be real aggressive. Oh no. Actually, it feels just like the gym 1912. And you put them side by side, they ain't much different. Just a handle. But I do really enjoy the old razors. Now I got some new ones that I really like too, but now I can't say that I've never switched razors in the middle of a shave, because I have. But I've never switched it 3 times, so this will be interesting. Ooh, you hear that feedback on this thing? It likes to talk to me. Alright, well, I'm going to take that same blade out of this and put it in this good old trusty G-bar. This is one of the, actually this is the very first razor that I got like this, took the single edge blade. And I really like it. If you guys ain't never tried one, pick them up. They're fairly cheap. You can get them on eBay. I've seen them on eBay sometime for like $7 to $10. Just type in 1912 safety razor. It'll pop up with a bunch of different ones. I'm gonna add some water to this time. Only because it's been sitting in the brush for a little bit and starting to dry. I appreciate all you guys that's subscribing to my channel and you know, watching my videos. I'm just starting. I'm actually just starting wet shaving too. I've been doing it a little over 7 weeks now. So if you guys are new to this, subscribe, comment, join me. Let's learn together. That's what it's all about. I mean, I really like it. I've been strictly electric razor man all my life. Now the only reason why I did this, I don't know if you can see through this. The only reason why I did this on this video is because you can go back and look. I'm pretty sure I've used this soap on another video. This soap doesn't have to be thick. And it can be, you know, real thin on your face, and it still does a great job. I mean, it's fabulous. I love it. Because the slickness, even after you get done shaving with the soap, I mean, I can go back and buff wherever I want to, and it's still real slick. Irene, if you ever watched this video, you did a great job. Especially for somebody that's just getting started. You know, just getting started wet shaving. I've heard razors are fairly forgiving and on and on. I honestly think soap's got a lot to do with that too. I've not tried a lot of soap yet, but some of the soaps that I've tried has had hardly any slickness at all after. That's part of the reason why I'm starting to go to the artisan soaps, you know, the ones that I can talk to the people that's actually making it, and it's not a company. Because look, I mean, you can't even see that on my neck now, and it's still. And talk about forgiving. That's what I was talking about a second ago. You know, they say go with a mild blade because they can be more forgiving and blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you guys now, soap's got a lot to do with it. I've used the same blade with different soaps, and I've got different shaves. So, to me, that's great. There is some soaps out there that I really want to try. Heather, not positive her last name. Actually, I just watched a YouTube video with Yoast to Coast. He actually just did an interview with her not too long ago. I watched today. A buddy of mine, Jeremy, he's been a really nice guy, you know, throughout this whole thing. He did, you know, a review on her soap, and she was in there talking about it, and I really want to try hers too. Uncle John's, I've not tried his. There's a lot out there that I've not tried, but I'll get around to it. But so far, I can honestly say that Ginger's Garden is actually the first actual artisan soap. A friend of mine, Timothy, he makes soaps for himself, and he sent me a bar, and even that one was good. A whole lot better than, you know, these big companies. But so far, that's the only one, the artisan I've used, and it is great. And if the rest of you guys make it that way, good for you, because I'll be trying it just as soon as I can. But for going to use this good old witch hazel. Stuff does pretty good right there. Then after I get done with the witch hazel, I use this Gentleman John's. Good old Allen block. When I first started wet shaving, everybody told me, oh, you got to get one of them. That'll let you know if you're doing it right. And let me tell you, like right there where I've had that irritation before I started this shave, yeah, I can feel it. The rest of it's not too bad. Them gym blades though, I don't know if it's because they're thicker or what, but they're nice. All right, got that part done. I never rinse this stuff off. A friend of mine said, "Oh yeah, rinse that stuff off and try it." So I've been trying it last couple shaves just to see, you know, how good it is. And the aftershave of the day, you guys already know. And that's another thing. I've heard a lot of people talk about labels and, you know, touching it with wet hands and it smearing, and look at that. I touch this with my wet hands every time I use it, and it's not smeared. Oh yeah, I just love that scent. I got to, just because it feels good. I got to do it again. All right. Well, that's about it for today, guys. I appreciate you guys coming and, you know, allowing me to do this, and you guys that tagged me in this. It's been a lot of fun. I'm actually kind of happy. I got 11 subscribers so far, but I just started. So I mean, me getting in on this and you guys giving me the opportunity to get in here with you. I'm hoping this, you know, will help me out and get me some more subscribers, and not only that, help you guys out. You know, I mean, I think when we all do this, you know, and pass it around and stuff, and people watches this video and they talk about this person, and you know, all that is helping each other out, guys. I mean, they're not going to stop watching your video because they're watching somebody else's. I mean, I didn't. You know, before I started wet shaving, I was watching everybody. I mean, but I do want to tag 2 people, and the 2 people I'm going to tag is Charles, good old buddy of mine with Craving Shaving. He's been here since the beginning. He's not been tagged yet, so there you go, buddy. Can't wait to see what you're going to do. I know you probably got something up your sleeve. You're always pretty good at stuff like this. Man, I'll tell you, I've learned a lot. He was actually one of the first ones that started talking to me when I started wet shaving, and he has helped me out so much, and I really do appreciate it, buddy, for being there for me and helping me out with as much as you have. You know, just watching your videos and stuff at the beginning helped me out a lot. And another guy that I, you know, ran across when I first started wet shaving, and he's been really helpful to me. You know, always messages me back. You know, he's just a really good guy. I mean, I love watching his videos too. I mean, he's funny. I mean, yeah, he's one of them kind of guys that if you watch his videos, you're going to laugh. I mean, at least the ones I watch. He's always up to something too, and he's always got something up his sleeve. But that is Spencer Franknell. Buddy, I did get a hold of him first just to let everybody know, just to make sure he would do it. And if you're ever getting a hold of him, which he's not in the United States, so it takes him a little bit of time, you know, and I'm sure when we're awake, he's not awake, and vice versa. I've noticed that a lot with a couple of my friends from overseas and different places, but yeah, just ready to see what you guys got to bring to this plate here. I know you guys will have something going good. So everybody, make sure if you're watching mine, you swing over there and check theirs out, and you go back if you've not watched, you know, Jeffrey's or now hold on, Flash. You know, he is something else, buddy. I love the fact that he's down earth, really down earth. if you ever watch any of his videos, you'll understand what I'm saying. I mean, you know, he's the first guy that I ever watched that I was like, did he just say that? Yeah, he does great, man. And I'm glad you tagged me in it. So I just hope you all have fun. You know, I've been watching them all day today. You know, different ones that, you know, I just go down through the list, or I'll get on YouTube and just type in one shave, 3 razor, and you know, it pops up with a bunch of them. I will leave descriptions below to everything that I used in this video. I'll leave everybody's name below. Like I said, if you want and you'd like to, please subscribe and hit that like button, and join me for my next shave, that's for sure. But comments. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments, especially because I just want to see if people's going to watch the whole end of my show. You know, that's what I look for. So, if you've watched this till the very end, make a comment about how I used my witch hazel before I used my alum block, because I don't usually do that. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.